You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access Show. I'm your host, Siraj Rich God. I'm Puwakanatin Hotep. And man, we are here with some dope people in the building today. Man, this artist, my first guest. I've been trying to book this interview for quite a while. But this lady is a busy lady. She is very active in these Houston streets doing her rap thing. So we finally made it happen. Divine timing. I have with us none other than the phenomenal Canda'ce the rapper is in the building.
Hi y'all, what's up?
How you doing, Miss Queen?
I'm feeling really good. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, we are.
Amazing energy.
Yes, we are glad to have you here. Sure. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So, is that your rap name, Canda'ce the rapper?
So my rap name is Canda'ce.
Canda'ce.
Yeah, Canda'ce. That's my real name that my mom gave me. But when I perform, everybody's like, introducing rapper named Canda'ce. So I just let them do it. It's fine.
Okay. So it's Canda'ce?
Yeah, Canda'ce. So it's just a Candace with an apostrophe
with a C. Okay, Mama had to be a little different with it now.
Yeah.
Put a little extra spice on it. That's what I'm talking about now. So I want to, man, look, take us back to the beginning of you.
Okay.
Desiring to want to rhyme and write, you know, because it sounds like you've been doing it for a long time. You feel me? You're like a master rapper, and you look so young. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, how long you been spitting these bars?
I started out doing poetry. So my father was So my father was a creative. I found his book of poems at 7, and once I knew like the potential my father had, it made me immediately start writing poetry. So I started my own book of poems from 7 to about 15. I was writing poetry, and I recorded my first song around 15.
Oh, that's amazing!
Sure.
That's amazing. Yeah. So, did you ever tap off into the poetry scene out here?
I just started last year. Okay. I didn't even know it was like that. They get like that,
man.
Yeah. So it's really good. It's really.
I'm trying to tell you. So, I was doing music first, right? I'm from New Orleans. I've been rhyming since like 95, 96. I moved to Houston.
How old are you?
Hey, I'm infinite. You know what I'm talking about?
Period.
I came out the womb in 77. I'm 49, right? 49 years old.
Black
you feel
don't
me?
crack,
it
y'all.
don't crack.
Black don't crack.
We put a whole new twist on these numbers. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. Like the age don't define you. You define the age. You know what I'm talking about? So
yes, sir.
And so I moved to Houston, 2017.
Really?
And my whole point when I moved out here, I wanted to dive into the poetry scene out here. So when I went to Facebook and Googled Houston poetry, all kind of shit popped up. I'm talking about this Houston is one of the biggest poetry scenes in the world. Like it's real. You feel me? So to say you was doing poetry first, you need to have a household name in the poetry scene.
Really?
Because like I said, I was rapping first, and when I do poetry, I'm basically just doing rhymes, a cappella with no beat. You feel me? Yeah.
I honestly feel like I said, I did dive into, but when you have people like Free.K, Anno the Poet,
that's my people.
You have people like Rochelle Gemini, it make you kind of take a step back.
Nah, I mean,
it make you take a step back. Like,
hey, you right there with them.
I appreciate that, but you know, sometimes you gotta know when to fold them.
I hear you.
But you know, one day, of course, you know, I would like to write something specific for
the
poetry.
Scene.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So y'all welcome me with open arms. Come over there. I'll be back.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of the poetry scene. They welcome all arts. Like if you sing, rap, comedy, you can do all of that on a poetry stage. You feel me?
They're so welcoming. That community is very welcoming. Love them.
Oh yeah. But let's get back to these bars. Like like I said, I found you. You just popped up on my timeline one day, right? And I'm talking about spitting, right? Like, so how did you learn? How did you get so good at rap? Like, give me some of your the people you looked up to as far as rappers, male and female.
You know, I would walk to the Edgar's Home Library and with my little headphones, and I would listen to Kim, I would listen to Jay, I would listen to Biggie, Pac, I would listen to Nas, I would listen to all the the old school rappers. I would go 50. I'm a big fan of 50, a big fan of M, Dre, Snoop, like just all the old school greats. And the women, Eve, Missy, like they all really shaped me into the rapper I am today. And then Nicki came out, and it was just, it was a So yeah, all of them. But out of all of the influence, I feel like Nicki, when it comes to wordplay, metaphor, simile, punchline, she's like my biggest inspiration for sure. Yeah.
So you said your pop was doing poetry.
Yeah.
Did your pop step off into the poetry scene in Houston?
No. But he did. So he wrote a book. He did a play. Like, I didn't even realize he was a creative.
Who your pops is? I might know your pops. Look, what's his name?
Oh, my pops, he an old OG. His name Smokey from Edgar's Home. His name Smokey. So the old school OG. He in his 70s. He up there now. But y'all know Smokey. He had all them kids. 70s. He had them kids on Dolly Ray.
You must be the baby. You 70 years old.
How did you know?
You say you 70 and you look. How old are you?
I'm 32. So 30.
Wow, you some black don't crack, girl. This girl look like she about 18 years old.
Thank you.
Wow, man, look here. Okay,
thank you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. But really, what is going on, man? There's a lot going on, but like shit's speeding up so fast. So. Shit's speeding up fast, but like, remember when I was younger, people that was 40 years old used to look old as shit when I was younger. And 40 don't look 40 like he used to look when we was younger. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't look 40 at all. 40 don't look 40.
But you know what I'm saying?
Real young.
People, still looking like it's 20 and shit.
The men and people, they're doing they skincare routines. They watching what they eat, and they learning more things about health, especially like the black men. They be looking good.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
So Miss Candace,
yes sir.
How many projects do you have actively on your list right now?
Actively on my list, like finished projects that are out. So I have two. So the first song I put out was the first project I put out was my mixtape, and it was just some songs I just put together. Some songs I liked that I might have heard on the radio, and the second project that I just dropped on December 19th, which is also my mother's birthday. That's my project. It has 19 songs on it. And, where
can we find that project?
It's on YouTube, and some of the songs are also all streaming on all platforms. This is a project. Some of the stuff is not original. Some is, I just wanted to put something together for the people that support me and show them how much I've grown as an artist. So,
Right. Now, you're very heavy on social media. Like I said, you just pop up on my timeline. So, whatever you're doing as far as your social media promotion, it is working, right?
Yeah. I'm happy.
So are you in control of that on your own, or you got some help?
On my own.
That's all you.
That's all me.
By yourself.
But so my ideas are me. My put things together. I put my little camera up and I just do what I can. And sometimes like I'll get my kid to hold the phone for me. I'll pay him here.
Right.
Here's some Robux. Hold the phone for me. And we'll make something happen. Right in my yard at the house.
Right. Because you stay. I always see a different video like every day. Like you spitting some kind of bars. You know what I'm talking about? So do you record a video every day? Or you try to?
If I can, I'll record multiple one day. Then I'll chop it up to where it can be more than one piece of content. Because I don't be liking to record every day. Sometimes I'll just be in mommy mode. Okay. Ain't got no wig on. Toe up. Like, so I just when I can, I'll just get as much content as I can. Right. Like, I'm dressed up now, so when I leave, I'm going to do content.
So how is it navigating through being a mother and an artist?
So I tell people this a lot. So when they were small, because my kids are 11, 12 now. So when they were small, when they were born, I quit music. I just focused on school and the kids. And I wanted them to see me consistently because I knew how much I was going to give to music when I started back. And if I came back, I wanted to give it my all. So now they understand. They're at the point where they understand, and they're like, good luck. Do your best. They think I sing. They're like, good luck singing your song, mommy. We're so proud of you. Like, so it's really nice to be a mother first, and then establish that relationship with my kids, and then push on to doing music, because it also reflects in my music as well.
Oh,
sure.
Oh, yeah. Do you sing, or you just straight rap?
I rap, sing.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a rapper.
Yo, she said I'm a rapper. I ain't no singer.
But I will. If I'm in my feelings, I will.
Yeah. You have a song on any hooks of your songs?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah.
I got a couple, I consider myself as an artist in the totality of it. So you'll hear me doing little melodies. You'll hear me singing, even background vocals. Like, I just love seeing what I can do and just pushing myself to be better, for sure.
Right. Awesome. Shows. How often do you performing out in these streets?
It was a lot, and then thankfully it's slowing down a little bit, so I can just go to the studio.
Right.
I was at the studio last night. I'm going to the studio tomorrow. I like creating more than performing, but I love performing.
Right.
I love it, but I'm just in a creative space right now. I just want to just make something. I tell my manager, I just want to make something. I just can't. My brain. So he's just like, okay, go. So I'll just go book a couple hours and just go through 3 or 4 songs, and so I can get it out my system.
Right. What's your creative process like when you're writing? Do you prefer to write to the beat?
Sometimes it comes that
without
way,
the beat, right?
But most of the times it comes without it.
Right.
Most of the time it just comes without it. Like the song I wrote last night. I recorded last night. It came without it, and I got the beat later. I actually got the beat a couple days ago.
Right.
But I wrote the song 2 weeks ago. So sometimes I like it better when it comes without the beat.
Right. I like it either way it comes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of time I just gotta get downloads. Like some shit just come to you.
Yeah.
You just go to picking that pad up and writing.
You get it. That's how it goes. It just come out of nowhere. You're like, oh yeah, I'm finna write a song.
Oh yeah.
You get it.
Now look, so I've been doing this thing for quite a while now, right? And so lately, I promise you, I get an idea, and I might write the first couple of bars, 4 bars on paper, just so I can remember this concept of what I'm about to create. And the rest of that shit, I write all that shit in my head. I'm gonna touch paper. So I'm just adding on mentally to the next line. As I add that on, I verbally say it to memorize it and get it.
Smart.
And I just keep doing that until the whole song is finished. So it's like the whole song is in my mind.
Smart.
It ain't even touching to paper.
That's smart.
So people say they go in the booth and just rap some shit.
No.
It ain't a freestyle, but what I'm saying is
punch in.
I had the whole thing memorized in my mind.
Yeah. And
then I can go to the studio and spit that shit.
I
guess my memory just getting that better, I guess, from doing this shit, huh?
You know who else does that? Jay-Z.
Well, they say,
how creative you gotta be to do stuff like that?
I don't think they're freestyling. I think they got rhymes memorized.
Yeah.
And then they go in the studio to the beat and they just put that shit to the beat. You feel me?
That's some answer right there.
Right.
I might try that one day.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah. So what we do here on the Artist Access, so this is the Artist Access show, right? Where we basically interview people, and it's mostly a closed set, right?
Yeah.
But we do a showcase called the Artist Access Experience. And so the guests that we had on the show, we put together a whole showcase. We do it here, or sometimes we do it at live volume music.
Nice.
But we put together a whole concert of the people we interviewed, and we allow people to come check them out.
Yeah.
We sell tickets. We allow the artists to sell their own tickets and keep all of the money, 100% of the money. So we want the artists to make some money. But we would love to have you at the next Artist Access Experience. You know what I'm talking about?
I would love to come.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely love that. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So before we get about here, what's next for Candace?
Canda'ce is going to be dropping more music.
Yeah.
I'm going to be showing y'all more visuals. And I'm going to maybe show y'all a little bit more deep, in-depth into my life. And
we want to know.
Join a little bit of a reality show. Not too much drama, but enough drama because I bring enough drama by myself.
Right.
So definitely just showing y'all more of me for y'all to get to know me and experience Canda'ce and the artist that she's growing into for sure.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I got some films that's ready to film. I got some scripts and I'm about to start filming. I would definitely reach out.
Please, get my number.
I got you.
As soon as possible.
I would definitely reach out.
I would love to.
So before we get up out of here, look into that camera and let these people know where can they follow you at on all social media platforms.
Okay, so I am a rapper named Canda'ce. So that's rapper named Candace. And I'm on Instagram at that same name, on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at that same name. So please follow me. My song, Who Dat, is on all streaming platforms.
Who Dat?
CANDA''CE. And yeah, enjoy.
I think I seen you spit that on social media. Who Dat? That's why I say, oh, she got to be from New Orleans. I said, she got to be from...
Yeah.
So look here, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. We got some more dope people in the building. So look here, we're going to be back after this commercial break. So stay tuned, because this is the Artist Access. And your access has now been granted. Hey,
Only on Vibes. Stay tuned.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jeanette.
It's your girl Nunu.
Boy Terry.
J Soul.
Federico.
Jade Golden.
Hey, I'm Kim.
And I'm Jada, and this is Vibes Dating, a real-life dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and then pay for it. So if you're single and ready to find real love, click the link below or go to hjstv.com and they'll do the rest. I did.
welcome back to the Artist Access. We are here with another phenomenal guest today. We have none other than the lovely
Celliyah.
Celliyah is in the building. How you doing, Miss Celliyah?
I'm successful. How are you?
She is successful. I am successful as well.
You got my eyes.
Look, we are glad to have you here today. So we're gonna talk about this I See Fit thing, right? That's your tag, your Instagram tag, but it's also the name of your business as well.
It's the name of my fitness brand.
Your fitness brand, I See Fit, and it's spelled with a EYE, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you give us a breakdown of the name I See Fit?
Yes. Well, I came up with it because I feel like a lot of us live life how everyone else tells us to, right? And so that's kind of how we all kind of stay in a circle and a rut. And so for me, when I went on to my spiritual journey, I realized that the only way that I could be successful is if I live my life how I see fit.
I See Fit.
Right? And so it's like, it's me versus me, and nobody else's opinion matters. Because if I think about other people's opinions, then I'm never going to make it to my purpose. And I have a really big purpose.
Right. So did that name concept come before the fitness journey?
It did.
It did.
It came in a dream, actually.
Okay. You want to give us a dream?
No.
You don't give us a dream?
Well, it came in a dream, and also how I came up with the name Celliyah. They both were in a dream, right? And so I was watching this video when I was really trying to figure out how to manifest, because I knew what it was, but I didn't know how. And so one of the things that one of the ladies was talking about was like seeing yourself where you already are and giving that character a name. And that's when I came up with Celliyah. It was like who I want to be, not who I currently was, but I'm still engulfed in the same person. But when I looked up the name Celliyah, it meant like the light and moving in love, which all described me. So I just combined them together because it was a perfect fit for who I am, because I'm not just a one-dimensional being, you know? So I just name all of my inner people.
Right. And so when did you actually get to your fitness journey?
Fitness was actually my rehab, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, I just really had to take a reset moment, right? And so when I got into fitness, like, because I always knew that, like, health is wealth, right? And people always compare them together. And I knew that I was going to be successful, but a part of being successful in business you have to have discipline. And so fitness brings discipline. It's not really about how you end up looking, it's about the discipline that you end up gaining. And so that part applies to the rest of my life. So fitness was like the very beginning of me becoming who I am today.
Right.
So
Right. And so while you were on this fitness journey, is that when you began to change the things you eating, started eating? Like, when did you stop eating meat?
I stopped eating meat like 6 years ago.
Okay.
When I was watching a Dr. Sebi interview, and just to learn about all the things that was going on within our food. And that's kind of how I got into insurance as well, because when I was starting to listen to what he was saying, I'm like, that's why a lot of us can't think. It's because our brains are poisoned, not just our bodies, right? And so when I really got into detoxing and doing all that, my mind started to open. And that's when I realized my purpose. And I feel like everything that we were taught in school was basically a lie, right? But when it comes to like financial, like literacy and stuff, a lot of us want to know it, but we can't really understand it. So a part of my purpose is to master it, and then be able to come back and like spit it back to our tribes and our people in layman terms, so that we can actually get it.
Right. Right. I get it. So I don't want to. We're gonna come back to this fitness journey, but I want to dive into the other things you do. Like, one of the things you do also is with the insurance, right? Right. So how did you fall into the world of insurance?
Reading. So I started to read, like, what will the Rockefellers do? I started to read this book called The Laser Fund, and I just started to get a lot of gems, and I understood that there's two things that we have to first realize. First, we have to learn how to get the money, which is like through credit and stuff like that. But then what everyone that was really successful, they all had in common was the way that you leave a legacy is through insurance, right? And through these policies and through trust. But for me, it was very eye-opening, because like one of the main things that a lot of us that look like us, our main stressors, is bills, right? We always stress about bills. How can I pay my bills? But what if there was a way that paying your bills actually made us money, and we could live off the interest from paying our bills? And so for me, it became like a game. Like, I wanted to understand all the loopholes and how these people were leaving all this money behind, because we were taught just to go to work and save the money, but they're not doing that. They're starting businesses with other people's money, and then they're also locking in their principles through insurance. So it's like, for example, if someone say you're about to go buy a house and you're saving up for 2 years, right? And you go and spend that money on the deposit, your money is immediately gone.
Right.
But if you save that money first and then drop it into your insurance policy, now when you go pay that deposit, not only is that money still in your policy as if you've never taken it, because you're borrowing against it, it's not a loan.
Right.
And you're also you're earning interest on that. So basically you're able to use your money twice.
Right.
So this is how people have gotten ahead. It's really a game. And to me, like, I love to figure out challenges.
Right.
So a part of my purpose is to learn it, like I said before, and be able to talk to you like a child,
make
and
it
explain it to you, and make it make sense with a C.
Right. Sense. CENT.
Right, because people don't realize too, like, that's why a lot of people are becoming successful. They're living off of the little bit of money, like cents on a dollar is how people are making millions and billions. You understand? And when we learn, like, insurance really is one of the biggest life changers, because a lot of us, like, are into stocks and stuff, right? So you're kind of in the stock game if you're doing like an index fund, but you have a thing called a floor. So if the stock market crashes, you don't lose any money. And then, like, another thing that I was learning too is, like, when people are learning when the stock market crashes, there's a thing called a multiplier.
Right.
So you can go back into your insurance policy and implement a multiplier, because once it comes down, it has no other place to do but to go right back up.
Right.
So that's what they know. And like when the 08 happened, that's why so many of the elites were so wealthy, because they actually made money after a crash.
Correct,
right? Because they knew where to put their money, and we don't know that. So that's my purpose, is to learn what we don't know and bring it back to everybody.
Right. And you see, that's part of your purpose. You figure out that that's part of your purpose, right?
That's part of my purpose.
Yeah. That's amazing, man. I think purpose is important. For me, I tell people you should find your life purpose, and once you get on your purpose path, it's like everything else that you're looking for is in that purpose pad. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Right. Like, even the person you're supposed to be with, if you're looking for that soulmate, you're gonna find that soulmate on your purpose pad, because it's all a part of your purpose.
That's how I met you.
You know, for real. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's all right there. You looking for God. If you trying to find a closer relationship and get closer to your connection to source and higher powers, it's on your purpose pad, right? Because God is the one who put the purpose in you first. But many people forget to get on their purpose pad, and they just get caught up in this daily mundane living of just working a job and just paying bills, and they lose themselves, and then before they know it, they about to retire, and they never even tapped into why they really was born to come here. Well, like, what was your purpose in life? You know what I'm talking about?
Another reason why I really got into insurance, because it's like, when we were younger, like, we all think about retiring at like 60. Like, how much fun, even if you're in the most best shape of your life, like, do you want to be enjoying your life when you're 60 and 70, like all the fun stuff, or do you want to start enjoying it now? And it's possible, like, the same amount of time that we put into working, if we put that into learning and like actual knowledge. See, knowledge really isn't power; it's applied knowledge. It's power.
Yeah.
It's powerful. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to wait till I'm 60 to be vacationing like when I want to, because I have, like, I'm the creator of my life. You know?
Right now, baby.
Right now, daddy.
You know what I'm talking about? Look. So it's amazing, man. So back to the fitness. I don't want no jumping around, but so at what point of it? So when did you become you're a trainer, right? So when did you decide to want to certify yourself and help others on this journey of being fit, physically and mentally, right?
Probably about 3 years ago. Like, what it really was for me was, like, I'm an empath. So I would always see people that just needed a little tweaking, and I don't mean like your body type. It's like you gain confidence within yourself when you start to work out, like the discipline and all that. And so for me, like, one of my joys of life is helping people, because I've been hurt so much in my past. So when I just see anybody that needs extra help, I try to jump into it. And fitness was one of my main things, because I'm very good at it. Like, I'm very animated too. Like, the way I am in the gym, sometimes it's like overwhelming to some people, but the people that I'm training, it's everything to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they need that extra push, and for me to be able to give that to them and then see them transform their life, to me, that's amazing. And that took me down the journey of like holistic health, right? And so, like, for me, I lost 30 pounds in 2.5 months. Like, my body did a total transformation, and it was all from fasting, using the Juice Plus, the sauna. Like, I implemented all that I was really learning from the holistic side and tried it on myself, and it was an amazing result. So now I just want to give that to other people. Right.
That's amazing. That's really, like, once you start doing things not just for self, but one to help others, that's when a lot of more doors and opportunities are coming your way, right? Because I think this whole thing is about everyone, the collective, you know. You know, each one teach one. You feel me?
I feel like if we got back to that mindset too, like just tribal energies, right? It's like you just have a group of friends and everybody masters something. Like, if I'm doing insurance, you're doing credit, she's doing real estate, somebody else is doing whatever, and we all bring that together. Like, there's no I in winning. Like, you can't just win by yourself. I don't care how powerful you are. So with a collective, you can do anything. You know?
Yeah.
What?
I ain't nothing. You over there sparkling and everything.
I'm shining bright like diamonds.
Right. So before we get up out of here, talk about some of the social media stuff. You got some reality shows coming up. You want to get into a little bit of that?
Well, I had really just heard about it, so you got to tell me about it.
Which one?
Our reality show.
You just heard about it. Well, no, we came up with that together, right?
We did, but I've also always thought about doing it on my own too, because I feel like we learn as through seeing visuals. Like, a lot of people look like us are visual people. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of us have trouble in relationships and life, because when we were children, the examples that we had were not right. Or they weren't like what they were supposed to be. So just by people, like even just me and you, like I love how we can be an example of what love is and how to communicate those things that we didn't have when we were younger. Like, it's important to show people the right way, because especially women, a lot of women don't know that they're doing something wrong, because all the people that are around them, they act the same way.
Right.
So if you don't see something different, you're going to do what you see.
Right. And so that's what made us come up with the idea of our own personal reality show. You know, being examples of what it looked like to be in a healthy relationship, right?
Right.
You know, through the good and the bad time, right? And really, because nothing's perfect. You know, you're gonna have disagreements, but it's how you navigate through those situations, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how to communicate with each other and still have respect for each other and still keep love in the center of that, right?
Right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like in the past with me, like in the past,
you better give me two.
in different situations, like I would, but that was still me trying to looking for the one, right? So, but when you know when you found that one, now you know how to do the right thing to manage that situation and keep it together, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's important. Like, that's one of my main things that I actually do love about our relationship is like how we even interact when we're quote unquote into it. Like, I've always dreamed of like reacting that way, but like when I was younger, I never knew how to control my emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like when I would get into it with anybody, it was just like, ah. But now with you, like, you would barely even know that we're into it because of how I still speak to you.
Right.
And I think that's important.
Right. I was the same way. Go clean off. You know what I'm talking about?
I can imagine.
Clean off, yeah. But you know, once you learn through all of that, but like I said, the important thing in that is like looking for that one. Like because a lot of people get in situations and a lot of people just settling. They're not with their one, that soulmate, that person they was meant to find on this journey in life, and they just be settling and they ain't even happy, but the shit working because like he paid the bills and fuck it, I'm gonna stay with her. She cooked good and he paid the bills. We gonna make this shit work. But they fucking ain't sleeping in the same bed together. They fucking miserable.
I think we have to go back to spell casting, right? And what I mean by that is like, what do people say when it's time to quote unquote get with somebody? Oh, it's time. I'm trying. It's ready. It's time to settle down. Like, you're speaking it into existence.
Yeah.
You're saying that you're settling.
Yeah.
And it's just something that you've heard all your life.
Yeah.
You're not realizing that words are powerful.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be settling down. We should be leveling up and coming together and being like useful to each other. There's nothing wrong with people using you, but when you get misused, like I want you to use me for my strengths, things that I bring to you that you don't have.
Right.
You know, the assets that I have within me. You're supposed to use them if we're a unit. You understand? But people don't think like that. And it's because of the things that we say out of our mouths, and then that becomes our reality. If you don't realize how powerful words are, you're going to go through your whole life saying things that don't make sense in your reality. You know?
Right. But y'all got to find that soulmate, because I asked for that. You know what I'm talking about? I want to move to Texas in 2017. Like, I had a conversation with myself and my higher self, and I told the God in me, I said, look, I'm tired of getting this wrong. I'm tired of doing it my way. I seem to keep picking the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? I say, God, I'm looking for my soulmate, right? I'm looking for that soul connection, someone the person I'm supposed to be with, right? And I told God, I said, God, you know who that person is. You know her like you know me. I told God to send her to me. And I felt the God within me say, I got you. And the God within me told me to continue to work on myself and prepare myself for that one, right?
Yes.
And it took 9 years. You know what I'm talking about? But everything happened in divine time. That's why everything happened right when it's supposed to happen. So you got to learn to have patience and to trust that whatever you are looking for to manifest in this reality, it'll come when it's supposed to come, right?
Right.
You just got to hold the faith, keep the vision, and be ready to receive it when it comes. That's the most important part.
And I was about to say that I think like being patient is important, but also preparation. You have to be preparing through your patience, right? And that's another reason why me and you work, because before we got together, I worked on myself. I was in like, everybody has to have a season in their life where they're selfish, right? Where you have to focus on it. Like, everything's about you, your growth, like learning. Like for me, I had to realize that I was the common denominator in all my issues in my past. It doesn't matter who. I'm the one that's still in every single problem. And so for me, it was like one of my biggest fears was, like I told you, you were in my dream for years. Like, you've been in my vision for 12 years. You say 9, I was 12. But my biggest fear was to finally meet the person, because I saw you, but I couldn't see your face. To finally run into you and not be prepared. Like, if I still had the same mentality as I was before, then I was like, I'm going to miss that once in a lifetime, because everybody really, true love to me is like once in a lifetime. Mm-hmm. Like, you get that one chance, that one shot to give it all you got. But as women, like, a lot of us will have this long list of what we want from a man and what we need a man to bring to the table. But we don't think about checking our own list. Like, if you want this kind of man, then what kind of woman are you? Like, are you supposed to stand next to him, and vice versa? But I'm speaking from a woman. Like, I need to make sure all my boxes are checked before I come and ask you, are your boxes checked? What can you do for me? What about me?
Right.
You understand? And that's something that I pride myself in, because, like, people that knew me before, they don't know me now. I'm not the same person.
Right.
I don't have the same energy. I don't have the same vibe. So you knew of me, but you don't know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got the best version of me, and I'm excited about that, even for me, myself, like, to look in the mirror and be proud of the person that I am, be proud that I took the self-time to really figure out who I was and not just meet someone, like you said, like settling also. A lot of women do that. Like, they'll meet somebody and conform to the woman that they think that man wants, instead of already being that person. That way you don't have to change who you are. Like, if you're already a good individual, then you meet somebody where you're at.
Right.
Instead of changing, because now you're fake. Mm-hmm. And now you have to live up to this facade of being this character that you put into this relationship, but it's not real.
Right.
So eventually it's going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
good answer. So look, it's about time to get into some of these performances. Well, we got one performance today. We got the rapper Canda'ce who will be back performing for us. But before we get up out of here, I want you to let the people know where can they find you at on all your social medias if they want to get some training from you and learn some of these rules of insurance and buy some insurance, all of that good stuff. Let them know how they can get at you.
Okay, so on Instagram, my name is Celliyah_the Goddess. So CELLIYAH_ the Goddess. And then my Facebook is Sierra Wilson. CIERRA, last name Wilson.
Yeah. So look here, man. We're going to take us one more commercial break. And when we come back, we get a dope performance by Canda'ce. So y'all stay tuned, because this is the Artist Access. And your access has now been granted. Yeah. Good job, baby. Good job.
How many people you said live here?
3. A mother and her 2 kids.
That's a whole lot of house for 3 people. Epiphany, now available on Amazon in paperback and ebook.
000.
directions in my braids so I would not lose. Took everything from them and put it in my baby's locks too. Like a tree that's been planted by the water, I will not move. So anybody standing in my way is getting mopped too. Hiatus. I've been resting at the top, so this is home to me. I ain't asking for permission, this shit belong to me. Representation of woman you should have grown to be. I asked the Lord to come and talk to me like Jodeci. Hoop dreams, one day I'll cross over better than Kyrie. No Blake, but the lives of gossip girls isn't too lively. I'm just trying to make it out the boonies like Riley. School them cause I'm way up out they league like Ivy. Killer calligrapher, eating with my fingers like fufu. I move when I say so, I only do what I choose to. I feel like I'm the best, I don't got nobody to prove to. In the kitchen, soul food for my kids, scarf in a moo-moo. Who that say they gon' stop this, bitch? People wait and let me drop my shit. Please don't play, bitch, get off my dick. Out my way, I'm finna pop my shit. Who that say they gon' stop this, bitch? People wait and let me drop my shit. Please don't play, bitch, get off my dick. Out my way, I'm finna pop my shit. Well, okay, let me pop it then. I'm quick to get under your epidermis like I'm collagen. No show, don't hold your breath cause she snap better than oxygen. So many bars, you thought it was a Saturday night on Washington. Who the fuck mad about the second daughter of Teresa? I don't follow anybody if this is follow the leader. Gotta play, keep away from the schemers, scammers, and skeezers. And I'm anti-mediocre and anti-underachiever, but I'm pro-black. Created by the culture, for the culture, and you know that. I stay with a black-ass nappy-headed nigga look like Kodak. I love when I get to ride that horse around just like he Bojack. Then waves look good, go get your throwback. On and outside, slide around just like a centipede. Bullheaded mentally, indifference is my enemy. Dreams of rocking stadiums, can't give away my energy. I'm not cis, bitch, don't misgender me. Yeah. Who that say they gon' stop this, bitch? People wait and let me drop my shit. Please don't play, bitch, get off my dick. Out my way, I'm finna pop my shit. Who that say they gon' stop this, bitch? People wait and let me drop my shit. Please don't play, bitch, get off my dick. Out my way, I'm finna pop my shit. What is that? Baby, I like it. Baby, I like it raw. Baby, I like it raw. Baby, yeah. Baby, I like it raw. Baby, yeah. Baby, yeah. Yeah. Ancestors stitched directions in my braids so I would not lose. Took everything from them and put it in my baby's locks too. Like a tree that's been planted by the water, I will not move. So anybody standing in my way is getting mopped too. Hiatus. I've been resting at the top, so this is home to me. I ain't asking for permission, this shit belong to me. Representation of woman you should have grown to be. I asked the Lord to come and talk to me like Jodeci. Hoop dreams, one day I'll cross over better than Kyrie. No Blake, but the lives of gossip girls isn't too lively. I'm just trying to make it out the boonies like Riley. School them cause I'm way up out they league like Ivy. Killer calligrapher, eating with my fingers like fufu. I move
right here. Hey, that's why she here, man. Look here. This girl is a rapper. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she got bars, she got sustenance, she's saying something like, I'm gonna be one of your biggest fans. I'm telling you. So I when you perform it, I gotta know where the next show is at. I want to follow your whole movement. Cause like I said, man, you got it. I wish you would play the song again. You know, that shit was fire. So look here, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow this rapper on all her platforms. Make sure y'all follow Sierra Fit on her platforms. You know what I'm talking about? So look here, man. We do this every week, same place, same time. This is the Artist Access. And your access has now been granted. Yeah.
I'm pro-black, created by the culture, for the culture, and you know that. I stay with a black-ass nappy-headed nigga look like Kodak. I love when I get to ride that horse around just like he Bojack. Then waves look good, go get your throwback. On and outside, slide around just like a centipede. Bullheaded mentally, indifference is my enemy. Dreams of rocking stadiums, can't give away my energy. I'm not cis, bitch, don't misgender me. Yeah. Who that?